ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa is in Mpumalanga for his door-to-door campaign. He's been urging people to get vaccinated. Our reporter Govan Whittles is there and he joins us now. Govan, the president was addressing the community there in Mbombela, and when you speak to the community, do you think what he said will translate into votes for the ANC?
Well, the ANC certainly is confident that it could score upwards of 80% in the local government elections if all of its candidates are allowed to contest in the Mbombela municipality. Of course, we're still waiting on the Constitutional Court order to clarify whether or not the resubmission of the candidates that weren't on the list the first time would be accepted. But the president saying this afternoon that he feels confident they will be accepted, and they're hoping to push the majority from 71% to above 80%. They certainly seem confident considering the state of their structures in the province. We also understand while there had been a lot of division, particularly in the eThekwini region in Mpumalanga, some of that has been worked out and it seems to be a more coherent region now. With me I have two members of the community, one representing the youth and another from the more senior part of the community. Ma'am, let's begin with you. Just tell us what your name is and what you thought of the president's address.
My name is Nonkululeko Mziya. I was very happy with the address the president has made, and we just hope that he will keep to his promises.
Yeah, he made a lot of promises, promising to address the traffic college situation, promising to help out the woman who had said she'd been assaulted, and then in each of these door-to-door visits, taking down the issues and promising to deliver on them. Do you believe him?
I do believe him, but we're going to have to see, because one of the promises that he made is about the bridges that is going to start on the 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So we're looking forward to that. If that's going to take place, then we believe that everything that he said is going to be made possible.
Okay, thank you so much. That's the eThekwini South Bridge, which was washed away in the floods in March due to Cyclone Idai. Here we have another gentleman who represents the community, particularly the religious sector. So could you just tell us your name and what you think of the ANC's governance here in your ward?
Okay, my name is Vusi Mabuza. I think what they must do, they must keep on their promise, their promises, because all in all, they said actions speak louder than words.
Are you happy with service delivery in this ward?
Not at all. My first priority, the issue of the RDP. There are some RDPs which are not occupied, which we need to see people going in there. Then the issue of the bridge, which is still need to be constructed. We also need to see that thing happening. And also the issue of the crime. People are killed, the police, they are not showing up. Then we need all those things to be taken up.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Mabuza. I think, unfortunately, you would like to make a point about voting, sir?
Yeah, on the issue of voting, people, they are looking forward to the government to implement what they are promising so that they can go in and vote. If that does not happen, then the votes are going to be less. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Mabuza. There's just two members of the community in Otemba. The delegation of the ANC and the people that were with them have since left the area. But the people here seemed happy with the visit by the president. It does seem like this is a stronghold for the ANC, and particularly the leaders of the ANC in Mpumalanga. So we'll have to see whether they follow through on those promises. But another comment that I should leave you with from the president, saying 40 days from the election, the ANC is not worried. They believe once they get into top gear, South Africa will see, and the election machinery will be running at full steam. That in response to a question of why we haven't seen ANC posters being up yet. Is it because the party is out of money? But the president saying that there will be significant developments, particularly after they launch their manifesto in Tshwane. For now, it's back to you.
And just in closing, Govan, the president seems very confident that they'll achieve that 80% of votes. Does that mean, in your being there, you have not seen the other parties representing themselves in trying to get people to register and also campaigning for them to vote for the other parties? The
president didn't go to any of the voting stations here in eThekwini South or in Mbombela. So far, his visit has been limited to the bridge and the township, which is directly next to it. But at some of the other voting stations, other parties are there setting up their tents, hoping to get people to register. But as I said, the ANC has already scored more than 2/3 of the votes here consistently in the last two elections, and they look to be on track to achieve an even higher majority, particularly as some of those divisions in the eThekwini region have been worked out.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, Govan Whittles, reporting to us from Mpumalanga.